Hey everyone, and welcome to Money Moves for Teens. My name is Tally Levy, and I'm here to inform and inspire my teenage peers by discussing the topics of business, entrepreneurship, and personal finance. I'm so grateful you were able to take the time to listen today, and I hope you find value in this episode. Setting and achieving your goals can seem daunting, but the method I'm going to talk about today will help you clearly lay out your goals so you don't become overwhelmed in the process. This episode, I'm going to define goal setting, explain the benefits, go over the method I just mentioned, and at the end, I'll provide you all with some extra tips to make this process as effective as possible. Goal setting is a process of figuring out what you would like to accomplish and developing a plan to get there. There are short and long-term goals, and both are beneficial to you and your future. One benefit to goal setting is that it will help you clearly see everything you're trying to accomplish. We have so many thoughts in a day, and it can be easy to get sidetracked and work on unimportant tasks during the day that are not productive and don't result in any end goal. So creating goals will create that path for you so every day you know what you're working towards. 2. Goals provide motivation, inspiration. These should be goals you're passionate about achieving. They should make you feel excited to get out of bed and work on them every day. Lastly, goal setting can help you make smarter, more effective decisions. When you know what your plan is, you can really zone in and focus on what you need to get done, not get distracted by outside noise and clutter. We make many decisions in a day, and those decisions can determine whether we make enough money to buy that car, or make the grades we want to attend the school of our choice. Knowing your goals helps you to make narrowed down and smarter decisions that you know are putting you closer to accomplishing your goal. Now for the method you should use to set your goals. This method is called setting SMART goals, as in the letters of SMART each stand for something: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. I'll break down what each letter adds to your goal, and I'll use one running example of a not-so-thought-out goal to one that will provide the clarity and sense of direction you should have in a goal. The SMART goal method was created to guide you to create a more detailed and clear description of your goals, what it is you would like to achieve, and in the end, help you to actually have a greater chance of accomplishing those goals. So the S stands for specific. This starts the narrowing down process and turns a random goal sentence into one that is clear and specific. The starter goal we'll use is, I want to work out more. That's a common New Year's resolution, but it doesn't describe much, so let's see if by the end of using the SMART method, we have a better idea as to how that's going to happen. By implementing the specific aspect, that goal may turn into, I want to begin going to the gym to do cardio. Okay, so now we know where and how you'll be working out. You'll be at the gym and doing cardio. Next, the M stands for measurable. This aspect will let you know what it is that needs to happen for you to know you've met your goal. Numbers are always a good way to include a measurable aspect. In this case, how will you know you've met your fitness goal at the gym? You might say, I want to begin going to the gym to do cardio 5 times a week. Now you have a set number in mind and can check off a box every week saying you've done that thing because you know exactly what the goal requires. Third, the A stands for attainable. Is this a realistic goal for you, or are you setting your hopes too high? You should definitely push yourself to always grow and improve, but creating an unrealistic goal is not worth it because you may bring yourself down every time you don't meet it, which can possibly cause you to avoid working towards the goal altogether. And we don't want that. So maybe going to the gym 5 times a week is a bit of a stretch. After all, it's only your first time going. Let's try 3 days a week instead. Now our goal is, I want to begin going to the gym to do cardio 3 times a week. Next, the R stands for relevant. Does this goal truly matter in your life? Is it going to help you improve in some way? This part will help you decide if this goal is something you actually want to set out to achieve. For our example, we'll say, yes, this fitness goal is relevant to your life, so let's move on to the last step. Finally, the T stands for time-bound. Goals should have endpoints, target dates you would like to finish by, or at least a point you know you can reassess your progress and make adjustments to your goal if needed. If this goal's endpoint was in a year's time, all of 2021, that doesn't mean you can't keep exercising past that date. Like I said, you might just allow yourself to do a readjustment at that time. But for a goal such as losing 10 pounds, that is more of something you know exactly when you're finished. So it all depends on what the goal is, but setting time-bound goals is an important aspect. Also, they can bring you an extra boost of motivation when you know there's a clock running down as you try to complete your goals. Remember, the first goal was, I want to work out more. After using the SMART method and going through the steps, our goal is now, I want to begin going to the gym to do cardio 3 times a week by the end of 2021. Doesn't that sound much better? Yes, it's a bit more lengthy, but it's still a one-sentence goal that is now much more descriptive and effective. Now for a few tips when it comes to goal setting. First, don't overwhelm yourself with too many goals. You shouldn't set too little because you want to push yourself to improve, but too many are not healthy. Like setting individual unrealistic goals, creating too many goals is also not good because you can only focus your energy in so many areas, and again, if you notice yourself not achieving as many as you would like to, it may discourage you from continuing, which is not the point. So don't take on more than is possible and create a comfortable amount of goals that will push you but is still achievable. Second, split your goals into categories. Doing so can help you to clearly see what areas of your life you want to set your goals in, and you can make sure you're not neglecting any area of your life in goal setting. So whenever you sit down to write your goals, you can split it into categories such as health, business, school, and so on. Third, put your goals somewhere you'll see them every day. Taking this step will only enhance the benefits I talked about earlier. Put your goals on paper and post them above your desk as you work every day. You can even turn your goals into a vision board too, which I talked about in my 26th episode. I do suggest having the written version of your goals because that will help you to remember all the details which we just went over today. But creating a vision board in addition to that will create an amazing visual representation of your goals and hopefully inspire you even more. Again, putting your goals somewhere you'll see them every day will help you to remember what you're working towards, make better decisions, and motivate you daily to work towards achieving those goals. We're at the end of this episode, and I hope this information helps you to create amazing goals that you will achieve this year. That concludes another episode of Money Moves for Teens. Thank you for tuning in today, and remember to thank yourself for creating the space to learn something new. If you enjoyed this episode, it would be a huge help to me and others if you would share my content with those who might benefit from the information. You're always welcome to leave a rating and review, and if you have any questions or would like to follow me on other media, you can visit my website, moneymovesforteens.com. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next episode.